Unveiling Susan B. Anthony, a legacy of women's rights. Uncover the fearless journey of Susan B. Anthony, a trailblazer in the fight for women's rights. Her unwavering dedication and relentless activism laid the groundwork for a movement that would change the course of American history forever. Susan B. Anthony emerged as a pivotal figure in the women's suffrage movement. Her tireless efforts and strategic advocacy played a crucial role in advancing the cause of women's rights, paving the way for future generations to continue the fight for equality. Born into a Quaker family, Susan B. Anthony's upbringing was steeped in the values of equality and justice. These principles became the cornerstone of her activism, fostering a deep-seated belief in the inherent rights of all individuals. Her Quaker background profoundly influenced her beliefs, instilling in her a commitment to equality and social justice. These values guided her lifelong dedication to advocating for women's rights and challenging the societal norms of her time. Susan B. Anthony's commitment to education was unwavering, recognizing its power as a tool for empowerment. Her early experiences as an educator fueled her passion for social reform, driving her to champion educational opportunities for women and marginalized communities. Susan B. Anthony's activism began with the temperance movement, where she advocated against alcohol's damaging effects on families. Her involvement in this movement honed her organizational skills and introduced her to the power of collective action in driving societal change. A pivotal moment in Anthony's life was meeting Elizabeth Cady Stanton. This partnership became a cornerstone of the women's suffrage movement, blending Anthony's strategic acumen with Stanton's intellectual force, creating a formidable alliance dedicated to securing women's voting rights. Anthony was instrumental in forming alliances with various organizations and individuals, recognizing that collaboration was essential for success. Her efforts united diverse groups under the common goal of women's suffrage, amplifying the movement's reach and influence across the nation. Although Susan B. Anthony did not live to see the 19th Amendment's ratification, her relentless advocacy laid the groundwork. Her tireless campaigning and leadership inspired countless others, making a significant contribution to the eventual granting of women's voting rights. In a bold act of civil disobedience, Anthony voted illegally in the 1872 presidential election. Her action was a deliberate challenge to the legal system, highlighting the injustice of denying women the right to vote and galvanizing public support for the suffrage cause. Susan B. Anthony's trial for voting illegally in 1872 was a pivotal moment, drawing national attention to women's suffrage. Her defiant stand and subsequent conviction highlighted the injustice faced by women, galvanizing support for the suffrage movement. Despite her conviction, Anthony's eloquence in public speaking became a powerful tool in rallying support. Her speeches, rich with passion and conviction, inspired countless individuals to join the fight for women's rights, making her a revered orator in the movement. Anthony's influence extended to her work in publishing The Revolution, a newspaper dedicated to women's rights and social justice. Through its pages, she championed equality, reaching a broad audience and further solidifying her role as a leading voice in activism. Her leadership in the National American Woman Suffrage Association was instrumental in organizing efforts for women's voting rights. Anthony's strategic vision and tireless dedication helped unify various factions, strengthening the collective push toward enfranchisement for women across the nation. The legacy of Susan B. Anthony endures as a beacon of inspiration for future generations. Her relentless pursuit of equality paved the way for significant advancements in women's rights, leaving an indelible mark on history and continuing to inspire activists today. Susan B. Anthony's pioneering spirit was immortalized when the U.S. Treasury honored her with the Susan B. Anthony Dollar. This recognition marked her as the first woman featured on a U.S. coin, celebrating her revolutionary contributions to women's rights. Despite her monumental achievements, Susan B. Anthony's journey was not without its critics and controversies. She faced opposition from those resistant to change and was criticized for aligning with certain groups. Yet, her tenacity paved the way for future progress. Anthony's words continue to inspire. She famously declared, "Failure is impossible," embodying her unwavering belief in the cause of equality. Her quotes remain a rallying cry for activists, reminding them of the enduring power of perseverance and conviction. Her legacy profoundly influences modern women's rights movements. Anthony's relentless pursuit of equality laid the groundwork for contemporary activism, inspiring generations to strive for justice and equal opportunities, reinforcing the ongoing struggle for women's rights in today's society. Susan B. Anthony Day celebrates her remarkable contributions each February 15th. This day serves as a poignant reminder of her relentless fight for women's suffrage, encouraging reflection on the progress made and the work still needed for gender equality. Susan B. Anthony's tireless dedication to women's rights laid the foundation for countless strides toward equality. Her life's work has inspired generations to challenge societal norms, empowering individuals to advocate for justice and inclusivity in all facets of life. As we reflect on her enduring influence, let us commit to furthering her mission, explore her legacy, educate others, and champion the cause of equality, ensuring her dream of a fair and just society becomes a reality for all.